Welcome back to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. Time for the main event. Superstar Steve Fender making his way out to the ring. He'll take on Tommy Dreamer, the innovator of violence, and Trevor Murdoch, master of the cheap shot and backstab last weekend. Chris, he's nowhere to be found.
Well, speaking of master of the cheap shot, Tommy Dreamer coming right behind Steve Fender, attacking him without even giving him a chance to know he was coming.
Turnabout's fair play. Tommy Dreamer stabbed in the back, cheap shotted last week. He gets the early edge here in this match.
Now, I understand maybe Tommy Dreamer's a little upset that Trevor Murdoch had to turn his back on him, but you know what? Trevor and Steve Fender are friends. Oh, what is this? Tommy Dreamer with the trash can?
That's what he's known for.
This isn't ECW, okay? It's Metro Pro. We've evolved past this.
Innovator of violence, the hardcore legend, Tommy Dreamer. Already getting started with the out-of-ring shenanigans, and again to the head with a trash can.
Steve Fender not looking good for him up on the stage, and I know Memorial Hall officials aren't going to be too happy that they're tearing up the stage, but I don't think Tommy Dreamer really cares at this point. Getting the garbage, even dumping garbage. Look how disrespectful that is to the building.
Look at that, choking him out with the trash bag.
This is real fair, choking him out with the where's the referee when we need him? Oh,
he's just helping him down to the ring, Chris.
Yeah. Nice, you can asphyxiate somebody like that.
Slamming his head into the steel support.
Obviously, Steve Fender taking the challenge, getting the foam cup to the head, but taking the challenge from Tommy Dreamer. He's not backing down from the innovator of violence.
Right now, I bet he's regretting that decision, though. It's Tommy Dreamer just taking it to him early on, and now picking him up and just slamming him down on the entrance ramp.
That's not good for the back of superstar Steve Fender. That's not the way you should be treated in Hollywood, California. Tommy Dreamer playing to the fans again, seeing if anybody wants to hand him crap like foam cups.
Getting the fans involved in the match. You gotta love it. Look, soliciting advice on where to smash Fender's head. I love it.
Well, Tommy Dreamer definitely with the upper hand here, Dave, but it hasn't even been in the ring yet. So we'll see. That's where Steve Fender shines, okay? So we'll see what happens. A boy giving him a bag of popcorn. Tommy Dreamer, the one smart thing, popcorn doesn't hurt.
But taking too much time, and now Fender trying to get back into this match. The bell finally rings about 11 minutes in here.
Like I said, Steve Fender is the one that's going to be taking control in the ring because that's where he fights. It's called a wrestling ring, okay? You get inside, Dave. You don't start slamming each other on a mat.
What were you saying? What were you saying? I think you may have spoken a little too soon there, big guy.
I was trying to make a point, okay? You can't be slamming the guy's back on the ring. That's what happened, and that's why Steve Fender's hurt right now. Otherwise, it would be a fair, straight-up match.
What's he gonna do here? Tommy Dreamer. So he's going for the figure four, Chris.
Shades of Ric Flair. This is not good for Steve Fender. Steve Fender in the middle of the ring, getting the figure four from the innovator of violence, ECW original Tommy Dreamer. Steve cannot give up this early in the match.
He's crying like a girl, which is impressive. And he found a way to the ring, or to the ropes.
The testicular fortitude that he had to get to the ropes to stop the count. Tommy Dreamer wisely breaking.
Good move by Tommy Dreamer. Now over the top rope for Fender. Crashes down to the ground.
Steve Fender once again outside the ring. We all know that's where Tommy wants to fight because that's the only place that he's really going to shine is outside the ring using foreign objects everywhere. You know, the table for one, Dave.
Honestly, Chris, a little insulting the disrespect you showed to Tommy Dreamer, the two-time ECW champion, 14-time WWE hardcore champion.
What is this?
Oh, yes.
He's got a hammer.
Wow, screaming Metro Pro and just hammering him in the nether region.
Well, Dave, I know you wouldn't understand, but if you put a bell on your crotch and hit it with a hammer, most men would hurt. These idiots sitting there egging on Tommy Dreamer. This isn't what we want in Metro Pro, Dave.
Let's be honest, that's by far the best move we've seen here in the first few shows of Metro Pro Wrestling, Chris.
The hammer to the bell to the groin. Steve Fender writhing in pain. And what is that, a cane now? That's fair. Taking a man's cane, probably needs it to stand. Uses it on Steve Fender's back.
Well, he's just soliciting weapons and objects from the crowd. Very impressive here by Tommy Dreamer.
Replica belts?
Oh.
What is this, symbol class? Steve Fender continuing to get pummeled outside the ring where it doesn't count. I don't see the referee doing anything about it either.
The cameraman there will get involved.
He should. He'll probably take the camera from him. Tommy Dreamer telling everybody to get out of the way. Of course, he has to use more illegal objects. Steve Fender, though, yes.
Oh.
Dropping him.
Oh, the
crack against
steel support to the groin.
the crowd control barrier. And Steve Fender finally getting some breathing room here. Tommy Dreamer laying on the ground in a heap like he should with Steve Fender in the other corner. Steve Fender, Dave, from Hollywood, California, not used to this kind of treatment.
Tommy Dreamer's voice may have just gone up a few octaves, Chris, and now hit square in the back. He's in a lot of pain right now. Give him credit, though, for working his way back into the ring where you want him, bud.
Steve Fender taking the challenge of Tommy Dreamer, taking his best shots. Taking shots from belts, taking shots from canes, taking shots from a hammer to the groin, and still, he's in control in the middle of the ring.
Now trying to choke out Tommy Dreamer here in the center of the ring.
Dave, I just got word that in the coming weeks on Metro Pro Wrestling, exciting news, there will be a tournament to crown the first ever Metro Pro Television champion. It's going to be a tournament coming up here on Metro Pro Television. Looking forward to that. Participants to be announced very soon.
Would you even wager on any favorites for that, Chris?
Well, of course, Trevor Murdoch and Steve Fender are right up there. I'm sure you have to put some money on Michael Strider, but after the way he's been treated the last couple of weeks, I don't think he's going to be in any shape to take any titles.
2 count there as Fender went for the quick pin.
I'll tell you what, if Steve Fender, though, can take out Tommy Dreamer, I think he should be catapulted right to the top of that list of who should be possibly the first Metro Pro Television champion.
Big body slam there by Fender. Looks like he may try to end this here.
He says he's going to take out Tommy Dreamer here, and he just might. Going to the top. Better hurry up, though.
Great job by Tommy Dreamer hustling to the ropes. Can't feel good for Steve Fender.
Well, Steve Fender already hurting in that region of his body, Dave. He didn't probably need to be dropped in the top turnbuckle. What's Tommy Dreamer doing here? Superplex from the top? Superplex from the second rope.
Oh, Fender crashing down to the mat. But that move was so big, I think Tommy Dreamer hurt as well.
Tommy Dreamer hurting himself with that move, the superplex in the second rope. Steve Fender obviously in pain from everything that he's been taking in this match. I don't know where Trevor Murdoch is, Dave, but I know Steve Fender is very happy to be taking out Tommy Dreamer because Dreamer doesn't belong in the Midwest. He belongs back in Yonkers, New York.
So you're saying the California guy belongs here in the Midwest, but the guy from New York doesn't?
He's made his home, his residence, his summer residence in Eldon, Missouri, Steve Fender.
What a beautiful place to spend your summer, Eldon, Missouri.
It's by the Lake of the Ozarks. Here comes Tommy Dreamer with a couple of fists. Fender into the corner now, but hello, Dreamer. Elbow to the chops.
Great move by Tommy Dreamer. This could be it, Chris. Oh, I thought he had the 3 count.
Close 3 count there. Close 2.5, maybe 2 3/4. Tommy Dreamer rolling out of the ring. What a shock going outside to get some more illegal objects. Oh, let's just take the ring announcer's chair.
He may just be trying to get a chair for Steve Fender to sit in. Let's see what he does. It may be all good.
Oh, sure. That's what always happens when Tommy has a chair. I've seen this plenty of times. See all those ECW guys with their stupid chair shots? Steve Fender blocking it, though. Elbows to Tommy. Take it over now. Steve Fender now. He should use it. Fair game in the ring, Dave.
It is just sitting there, Chris, and he does use it with a reversal. Dreamer, face first. He's in a lot of pain now.
Nice trip into the chair. The non-giving plastic and metal chair. Steve Fender once again giving the sign for it's over.
He has to go way across the ring, though. Dreamer more than halfway across.
Flying headbutt, shades of Harley Race, but no, doesn't connect. Tommy Dreamer, though, playing possum, jumping up. It's the Dreamer driver, Dave. If he hits this, this is not good for Steve Fender.
Oh, crashing down to the mat. 1, 2, 3, and Tommy Dreamer starts to extract his first bit of revenge after the vicious beating he took on last week's show.
The Dreamer driver obviously is going to be a nail in the coffin for anybody. Luckily pulls it out on Steve Fender tonight after Steve had just used the chair, the very chair that Tommy Dreamer brought in to use against Steve Fender.
Well, it's nice. Trevor Murdoch not man enough